Shalom, shalom. This is about, right, when you're dealing with people, guys, women, when you're dealing with the opposite sex, with people regardless. We're living in a time now where the wheat and the tare will be divided. And when you're in God's kingdom, when you're of the Most High, Satan will send his people your way. And I'm gonna tell you something. Whatever is stored up in somebody's heart, in due time, it will eventually come out. You just have to pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to what people say. Pay attention to how people treat you, how people talk to you, how people interact with you. And a person may, act like that they're for you. But like I say all the time, when you're spiritual and someone does not have the Holy Spirit, and that person may be a good person, that person may have good intentions, but if they haven't picked a side, or if they haven't picked God's side, they have potential to be used by the devil. Don't let people love bombing you and gaslighting you. And I'm just playing. Nah. Because for one, if a person really had good intentions and a person, really had love, they wouldn't even play a certain way with you. They wouldn't play a certain way. They wouldn't speak to you a certain way, especially if you've never treated them that way. If you've never disrespected them, if you've always been, in a love frequency towards them. So that's why the Bible tells us not to be in unequally yoked relationships. You want to make sure that the relationships that you're building with people are the people that are on the path that you're on. And that's why when you come into the truth, when you start to pick a side when you pick the Most High side, the Most High, he's going to reveal and remove the demons, the devils, the leeches, the wizards, the warlocks. He's going to remove the opposition out of your life. And you have to use your discernment to know when it's time to let people go. Because a lot of times, people are being used by the enemy and they don't know. But we know. That's why we move accordingly. And then they get to thinking in their mind, why did I do that? Why did I say that? Because a demon used them. And then down the line, they will realize that you were actually a good brother, a good sister, and they messed up on that. Because they refuse to pick a side. They want to just be lukewarm. Or they have chosen a side, but they act like, it's like this, right? They have chosen a side, say, right, they chose the enemy side, right? But they just think, oh, I'm a good person, I treat people right. Nah, it don't work like that. If you're operating on the enemy and the adversary, then expect the adversary to use you because that's who you choose to serve. That's your father. And there's some people that don't have ill intentions, that do have love, but they still haven't chosen the side, so they decide to be lukewarm. One minute they love God, next minute they want to be in the world. So we got to be careful, y'all, who we entertain, who we allow to build up, relationships with. Me personally, man, I don't like to deal with nobody. And it don't be me like upset or having a bad day. It's just when you deal with most people, you're not dealing with people. You're dealing with the spirit that people are dealing with. Some people are fighting demons. And when you allow those people in your circle, in your area, now you're also dealing with their demons, because it's a spiritual war. Every day it's a spiritual war, bro. Unless that person is on the narrow path the same way as you are. Unless that person fears God the way that you fear God. Unless you know that you two brothers and sisters are both walking that straight and narrow, applying the word to your life, reading the word, applying it, drinking your water, minding your business, going to work, coming home, just trying your best to live a life of righteousness, live a life of purity. If they're not doing that, they have potential to be used by the enemy. And how a person may, like I said before, it could even be a person that may claim they're on the narrow path, but how they feel about you will soon be revealed. When you have a certain level of discernment, you will know. And people will say, oh, you're just being sensitive. Oh, you're just this and that. But no, that's how you truly feel. Because if you didn't feel like that, then why would you say it? Because you playing? No. We live in 2020. It's 2024. People just don't play like that no more. Because that's how they really feel. When a person has good intentions, love, that's what they're going to speak. That's what they're going to do. So just be aware of that, y'all. Be careful who you build relationships with. Be careful who you build soul ties with, because it'd be hard to break free from that. Stay blessed. Shalom. Peace.